Hello everyone and welcome to Process BI 4.0 configuration. This is just a short video on some of the new configuration options that you have in Process BI 4.0. So to get to our configuration, we have a new sheet called configuration and we're going to dive right in on some of the options that you have. So first and foremost, we have a new time measurement configuration that we're allowing Process BI customers to choose whether you want to report in days, hours, or minutes. Not every organization, is reporting in days. Some are actually reporting in hours. Time for processes to complete. So instead, we have changed our configuration or added a configuration that allows you to switch from days, hours, and minutes. So if we look at the bottom here, we see that we're reporting in 7 days for total processes, how many processes have been completed in less than 7 days, and we can see that 90% of those have been completed in less than 7 days. But if we switch over to hours, now we're going to be less than 7 hours, and so now our configuration will automatically change and show that 42% were completed less than 7 hours, then 7 to 30, 30 to 60, and then over 60 hours. This is our total processes in our system that have been completed. Now we also realize that based on your time configuration, you're going to have different endpoints that you may want to report on. So instead of this first endpoint being 7, we can actually bump it out to say 24, which may make sense to give any process over 24 hours. And then we can see that our measurement here has changed with our numbers accordingly. And we can move our second to be 24 to maybe 60. And we can see as we're changing our start and our endpoints, that each one of our metrics and each one of our time dimensions at the bottom here are changing around our processes. Once you configure this, then all of your sheets will be configured this way. So we'll use this configuration throughout your Process BI experience. Next, moving over to the data configuration, we have a first option we have chosen to kind of expose is to be able to report on canceled workflows. So there are a lot of companies that are canceling workflows because of various reasons. Either they shouldn't have started, or there was an issue with that one and they had to restart it. So those canceled workflows actually will skew your metrics around reporting. So in order to get more accurate metrics, we've decided that the default for processes is to not show any canceled processes. So now we're only reporting on processes that people have actually touched, which we think is more of what our customers will want. However, we didn't want to just hard code it and then make an assumption, so we did provide an option to show all processes. So the default here at 75, we're all running processes, but then if we show all processes, we go to 79. So there's 4,000 more processes in our system that have actually been canceled, or that there was some reason for canceling it. It will end up skewing some of your metrics and your results as you're reporting. So if you don't want to include ones that humans haven't touched or haven't worked, that's where you can just leave this by default and that'll show you're canceled. The other thing that we've seen in the system is based on total task. We really reporting on total task of tasks that humans interact with. However, some customers are asking, what is the ROI for the system? What is the system doing for me? And that's when we start talking about system task versus human task. So in our drop down here, we have this option to show plugin data or system data versus not to show it. So by default here we have the total tasks that humans are interacting with. This 239,000 tasks in our system. However, if we want to see what the system has done, we can go ahead and show our plugin data, and now we have another 500,000 system tasks that the system has performed for you. So that will show you metrics that really what's the return on my investment, what is the system doing for me, and this option here will allow you to report on those metrics. However, we think most people, looking at their process and optimizing the process, looking at bottlenecks, we feel that they'll be looking more at the human side because the system side is automated. So by default, we're going to leave this at the do not show plugin data. But if you do want to switch that, you can certainly switch that to see what's going on in your system. So hopefully this quick video has shown you some of the new configuration options that you're going to have on version 4.0 and above. If you have any questions, please feel free to email info@clearprocesssolutions.com. Thank you. Bye.